Hi, this is Melissa with A Creative Journey with Melissa, and today I'm going to show you how to color some awareness ribbons. We've basically been covering breast cancer awareness. Many of you should know or do know that breast cancer awareness, is for the month of October, and it is pink. One of the amazing things about the awareness ribbon is that it covers a number of different causes. What you may not know is that in October there are a number of them, and I'm going to list them. We have anti-bullying, anxiety disorder, audiology awareness, breast cancer, as I said, cultural diversity, depression, Down syndrome, dyslexia, eczema, hearing disorders, hunger. We have the LGBT community. We have literacy, manic depression, mental illness, schizophrenia, spina bifida, sudden infant death syndrome, victims' rights, and a few others. I just wanted to let you know that I personally have two that are very, very close to my heart. One of which is depression, because I have depression as well as some of my loved ones. And in addition to that, I also have one awareness ribbon that's very close to my heart is, I don't want to get choked up here, is Down syndrome, as my goddaughter has Down syndrome. So with that, I'm going to show you how to color them, and we are going to be giving away this here, which is a full set of 5 pen earth tones, and it includes the orange one, which we were going to be doing for cultural diversity. I figured with the time that's going on right now and the way that the climate is of the world, it really is important that we have cultural diversity. So I thought that would be a great way to celebrate that. So you will be getting this. Just make sure that you are a YouTube subscriber and also a blog subscriber so that you can see if you have won. If you do not do both of those, unfortunately you will not be in the running to get that prize. So with that, we also have a winner from last week. Make sure you check out our blog post. The link is in the YouTube video information. So now that we've got that all figured out, I am going to show you 2 different ways to color. I'm going to show you the green one, which is for depression, and I'm going to show you how you can use the Chameleon pens to just use the highlight, and you can use it for various different colors. And I'm going to show you for the Down syndrome ribbon, which is blue and yellow. I will show you that, and that I'm just going to color straight, regular, just so you can see that you can use Chameleon pens for anything. Whether you use them for just regular coloring or you want to use them for the highlighting, which has the blending solution, which helps you. Okay? So with that, we're just going to take our GR3, that's our pen right here, and we're going to be coloring in the awareness ribbon right here. This awareness ribbon was stamped from this awareness ribbon set. This is the A Creative Journey with Melissa awareness ribbon set, stamp set 1. And it's very versatile, as you will see shortly. You can use it for any awareness cause, and you can color it whatever color you wish, and it has various sizes, and this is one of the favorites that we do carry. So hopefully you will be interested in it and check it out. You can check out our website at www.acreativejourneywithmelissa.com or www.acjwm.com. Okay, so we've got that set. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the bullet nib, which is this right here. Okay, I'm going to take off that cap and I'm going to place it aside, if I can pull it off. Oh, I can't pull it off. There we go. Boy, you can tell that I haven't used green as much as I thought I did, huh? Anyway, so we're going to put that cap aside. We're going to be using the blending solution, which is in the blending solution cartridge right here. We're just going to place that on top, and we're going to make sure that the nibs touch, as you can see here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure that this is straight up and down so that the blending solution can get onto the tip of the nib, and that will give us the lighter color. When we start coloring, it'll go from lightest, and as that blending solution dissipates, it will go and bring us back to where the pigment is, and then you will get to darkest. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm holding this for about 10 to 15 seconds. That way we make sure that we have a very, very light coloring in the inside, and then the dark will be on the out. Okay, so I think we're good. And as you can see here, see if I can hold this so you can see it. See how light that is right there? That's because we used, whoops, that's because we held on to the blending solution cartridge and made sure that it was light. Okay, so the longer you keep it on, the longer you will add more blending solution, which will cause longer areas of your coloring to be light. Okay, so we're just going to start coloring right here. So what I do is I color the lightest part first. So I would basically be coloring, basically be coloring the areas where my light source would be. Okay, so I'm just going to do these light areas here. And as you can see, the lighter is coming through. And I'm actually going to color over just a little bit because we don't want it too light there, because that doesn't seem realistic for as dark of a green as it's going to be. Okay, so now what I do, if you didn't watch my video before, it's a habit I have, is I always outline my areas of color. And you can see now that basically, if not all, most of the blending solution has been utilized, so we have a full green color here. Okay, so now we're going to outline this, and we're going to color in this area, and this, like so. And when I'm done, you'll see how, even though I colored over it, you'll see how it is much lighter in the middle. Okay? Now there's a few ways you can do it. You can do it like this, as like a flicking motion, which will probably make my video a little wobbly, I apologize. Or you can just color, whichever. And then here, we're just going to trace through and color that. So I'm going to show you at the end so you can make sure that they're dry so you can see the difference. Now this is with the highlighting, okay? Now I'm going to show you how you can just use the Chameleon pens, or as I like to sometimes refer to them as markers if you've ever watched my videos before. We're going to just use them as regular markers. So we're just going to take off the cap, just like so. No blending solution. We're just going to go like this and color it. This is the coloring we're going to be using. This is the Down syndrome awareness ribbon right here. And this is what I'm coloring. And as you can see, even when I don't highlight, I color it the same way. I can't help it. I was just taught that. It's kind of funny, I think. So let's do this here. But it is really interesting that there are a number of awareness ribbons and a number of awareness ribbon causes. I know that there are probably certain ones that are very near and dear to your heart, as they are to me, and I'm sure that everybody has a number of different awareness causes that have affected their lives. I would love for you to leave a comment and let me know what your cause is and why it's so important to you, because I love it when we share stories. I always learn something. I love it when people leave comments. I had a number of ladies share their breast cancer awareness story, and I was honored and touched that they felt compelled to share. And not only that, they educated me. So I think it's really awesome, and I think that it's wonderful for people to share their story because it helps people, one, feel like they're not alone, and for two, also allows people to learn about different causes, even if they may not be directly affected by it. Okay, so that's that. I'm going to do the orange one for cultural diversity, and what I'm going to do here is I am going to use the pen and make it a little bit lighter in the middle so that we do have a highlight. I'm going to hold this here for a little bit. You can see that I colored myself because it wouldn't be me if I didn't put some type of ink on myself somewhere with some creation, because that's kind of how I roll. You think I'm really trying to color myself, but I am not. It's not Halloween yet. I'm not trying to dress myself up with different makeup with orange and yellow or whatever. So, as you can see, this is a little bit lighter. So we're going to do the little bit lighter part right here. A little bit lighter here. And then here, like I usually do, I outline. I know, I'm very much the same on pretty much every creation I do as far as coloring. I don't know if people appreciate the fact that I do it this way, but I do, and it works best for me, and it seems to have a pretty good outcome, so that's why I do it. Okay. And then we have this one here. And I'm sorry if my video is wobbly, but because I'm making these little flicky strokes, that makes the video sometimes wobble a little bit. And then we have this here. I'm almost done, yay! Don't forget to be sure to be a subscriber to our YouTube channel and also to our blog so that you can be in the running to win this awesome set right here. This is the 5-pen earth tone set, and it is awesome as it's got olive green, brown, spring meadow, Seville orange, and hot cocoa. It's really great fall colors, and I just love it. So I'm going to be giving this away free, so be sure to subscribe and we'll get in contact with you if you're a winner. But to make it even easier, make sure you're a blog subscriber and you will get an email telling you who the winners are. Then you can check it out yourself. So I'm going to show you here. This here, you can see where the green is a little bit lighter on the inside, how I did the highlight. And I did it, it's more obvious in the pink one I did previously, okay? And then with this right here, this I use just straight as a regular marker, and it comes out to be a little bit lighter in the middle anyway. I think that was kind of funny. And then as you can see here, there's a lot of bit, that's a new word. A little bit of lightness there when we colored that. And if you do find that you don't have enough light here and you want it a little bit darker, just color in the outside line a little bit and you'll be set. So other than that, I'm really glad that you joined us today. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and our blog, and we would love it, love it, love it if you send us some information and share your stories with us, as we do really appreciate our fans and our subscribers, and we love the fact that you like to share your information with us, and we hope that you have a fantastic day and hope you enjoyed going on a creative journey with Melissa. Have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.